Hello and welcome back to my playthrough of Luminance, or the Kingdom of Luminance. So as you see, the map has changed just a little bit. Laney's cohort has taken up over here, and now we're gonna go to war with Kingdom, or that's the Iron Alliance. Because we need to start expanding some of our territory. So let's actually do this, because they gained more ground than I thought they would have. And let me see how many divisions they have. Okay, so we still outnumber them. We're able to create these special units. I'll look at here that soon. I've also did a glowing power, which gives them more help, and armaments of faith, which increases our production for infantry equipment, but gives us more soft attack and breakthrough. And yeah, so we did some over here. I got gold paratroopers. I did those two, and I worked on this tree. And I started over here after we got back our place. You unlocked this one, and so I did a little bit this one, and I already had the dome, so now we are back here. I'm about to go to war with the Iron Alliance. We just got to get our troops ready and moved around, shattering the dome. Okay, let's see what this next one does. Moves capital to the cradle. Okay, this one's our capital stuff. Okay. Okay, this is more of our expansion tree. I'm going to leave that for a few seconds. And let's see what else I want to do on research-wise. Necromantic disciples. The great necromancer cannot, of course, be everywhere at once. Teaching fragments of his techniques to a few trusted disciples means radiant arts can be used all across Colorado. Let's try that. And I don't know why it's taking forever for people to move around. Maybe that's something with ghouls. Okay. As much as I would be willing to wait, it would just take way too long. And our factories have been taken off quite a bit, so we've been able to produce quite a lot. We upgraded our templates. You know, we got to produce those portable radios, and we got to produce this, and I'll be making special forces equipment soon. And let's go to war with Iron Alliance. What does this do? So you get a war goal, and then when we take them over, we then could do one of these. All right, that sounds good. And actually, so I've done a little bit of using political power. I got service by volunteers. It weakens some of these plus stats except recruitable population, and then we get -5 recruitable population factor with 3% more recruitable population. I upgraded this by 1. I upgraded this. I got to go to outside battalions next, and I got petty conscripts. I got to switch to normies allowed, just because we need more people. And we have Boulder Dome, which gives us more medical research. Maybe we'll get that soon enough. And let's declare war. And let's just go for it. I don't think there's no need to dilly-dally around. There we go. And let's go down here. Oh, let's go down here. Let's get these guys to go right here. And if anything, we could encircle these people here.
What do you need?
Maybe we'll just stay right there. And let's see, could we do more propaganda? We could also do some of this. Let me gain political power then.
Hey,
And I think I may switch to doing that. More propaganda and to get more stability.
how's it going? Hey,
There we go. Slowly winning. Gonna take a while to keep traveling. They also have some forces out on volunteer.
yeah.
So let's see how long that's gonna take.
Fall back!
There you go, we won right there. We took their capital. Let's go to Red Willow. And then we'll go to Wellfest. I don't think they've actually cored this. No, they haven't. And we can't really do too much after this on that. We can't do any of that. We have a butt ton of this stuff. It's kind of crazy because the last few games I've been not having enough equipment for anything. And this game, even though we're relatively small, somehow we only have 50 factories, but we're
Hey,
getting pretty good. So let's go like this. Let's get these guys to go
sir.
fight this person.
Sir.
Okay, we have necromantic disciples. And where was I? Down here, yes. Let's go. The living rad grenade, which grants us demolition equipment, more soft attack, less hard attack, less defense, but more reliability and production cost. And then this will give us some factory output, winter, and organization. Maybe I'll hold off on that. Maybe I do this one. And let's see our special research. Okay, this doesn't do too much for us. Okay, I do not know what we got then. Maybe creatures? Maybe once I get them all done, researched, maybe they'll add up to something like stronger.
Good to see you.
So I'm hoping at least.
How's it going? What's up?
Let's beat this person up right here.
Sir. Yeah.
We're doing remarkably good. Sometimes I do have problems with them. The European Community Coalition declared war on BlackRock Federation. Or these. Okay, these people are. Okay, so there's BlackRock, and then these people broke away. I feel like different region people have different I feel like there's the base focus tree, and then some places in Colorado that don't have it have their own thing. Wow. Okay. Cool.
Sir.
Once they get here, okay, we gotta attack them. And they can't. If they take this city, we're kind of bamboozled. Feral Ghoul Roamer's done. Let's go for Endless Walk. And there we go. We beat them. They didn't really move around.
Hey there.
Which sucked. And I gotta stop here, so it's calling me. Alrighty, I'm back after a quick little call from somebody.
Hey,
Now let's get back into the war. And we're getting close to completing this. Are we losing stability? No. Okay, cool. I feel like stability would be something we want to prioritize first, so let's just start getting that done. Um,
sir. Yes. Hey there.
Slowly, we're going to be moving forward. I think our movement is a little bit not going to be the best right now, but we're closing up
Hey.
um, front lines, which is going to be good for us. Let's get the new feral ghoul rovers. And we'll wait 1 day so then we can get war propaganda for here. There we go. Oops, I messed that up. They're pretty close to capitulating. I feel like if we get this next piece of this Wellfest. Oh, wait. There you go. They just opened that up for us. So let's go run and grab it as fast as we can. I think they realized they messed up a little bit.
What's up?
Oh, and we won. We shouldn't have won, but we won. So now let's collect everything we can. And now we have them under our boot. And let's go back to our little territory here. And we have more factories again. Undying or unyielding control. It is done. So we got that one done. True Immortals. I really would like to know what this research does. So far, I haven't seen anything. It is done. Okay, so our infantry, max planning, tree modals, our army would get more HP and more reinforced rate. Okay, cool. That sounds like a plan. And let's get backyard workshops. We're gonna need more divisions soon. We just don't have enough. We just don't have enough people. Which we need more. We need to start saving up political power to core land. I don't think anywhere here will get more political power. I think that one's at like 50. But I'm meaning like a permanent political power boost. This gives us more stability. It'll take us a while to get to all of it, but it gives us more stability. This one would be good. Okay. That one's done. Oh, oh gosh. This game, even though this one's long, let's get this one done. Let's just see what this one does. Here we go.
Yep.
Let's get our people trained up back again. Get ready for war.
What do you need?
We have 2 divisions ready, and let's just stop training. There we go. We couldn't even train them, so what was the point? And let's just start saving up political power. Let's also start buying more equipment. Just because I'd imagine we'll have to buy a crap ton over the length of this playthrough, or what you would want to call it. But yeah, Well, this one's almost done, so I was about to say I could skip forward, but there's really no point. I didn't expect this to get this big. Seekers of Synthesis, you lose 1 weekly manpower. That kind of sucks, but that's also pretty good for the buffs you get. And you don't get any different focus tree for them. Wow. Okay. Uranium, the most precious elements of the Luminous Ones, with their new expansions outside the glow's cradle, the great glow of the mandate of its excavation and refinement through the whole Luminous Kingdom's territory. With the recent excavations into the earth, the miners near Bridgedale had unintentionally discovered a partially trapped pre-war vein of uranium. While the purifying metal was typically reserved for only experiments, the most proven warriors, the surplus of pre-war uranium caused him to reconsider at least some of his approaches to the usage of the metal. However, with so much uranium in spare, he only had enough to make one of his ideas for the metal into reality. In the end, the Great Glowing One mandated that the supply of metal would be molded into a new form of currency. He had the stash liquefied into a slurry and transported to a lab to create a new method of producing valuable resources. I think it'd be this one. This one would just be way easier to deal with. Cool, we get caps, but I feel like we'll capture enough territory where caps is not going to be a problem at some point. I feel like resources are going to be a problem sooner or later. And let's look at the next thing to do. Geez. Let's do a Needs of the King, and that we already have Iron Alliance, so that should be pretty easy for us to do. I'm hoping they go the way where they do their own thing. Because if they do that, then I could take over them like it'd be nothing at some point. Not now, but at some point we could do that. And we can't do any more research for this because we don't have the necessary production. Let's go complicated circuitry. And slowly but surely, let's build up our political power. Oh. And Caesar's Legion is now huge, so never mind on taking over Caesar's Legion. Maybe during the NCR Caesar Legion War. That will be coming up soon enough, and they're already putting troops at our border, so great. I think our next people would have to go for is the Black Canyon Federation. You put our caps and we go military signing bonus. And for needs a king, we might do this one, political power gain. Atop the Red Mountain. Because now it's just like, I think this Black Rock Federation, we hold core, and then it's like we do this. We need more cores, and it looks like we're not going to be really getting any cores from here. So even here, it looks like we're not getting cores. Needs of a king, the Great Glowing One, and his advisors, the Chained and the Adorned, were gathered around in a metal table with the Great Glowing One's old sanctum. The advisors had spent several days drafting potential sites for a new capital of the Great Glowing One castle, a monumental cathedral to the majesty of the Glowing One. The Adorned spoke first, gripping his radioactive pendant. Your knightness, the Chained, and himself have come up with several sites, but we have narrowed it down to 2 or 3 sites throughout your kingdom. The Chained spoke up, pointing to the first site. The Kingness may find it prudent to build it here in Dead Man's Junction. Not only is it true site of worthiness in the faith, but it's also been sufficiently reinforced over years that maybe rebuilding after the defilement of the false father. The Dorn spoke next. His greatness could also consider returning to Red Mountain to build it. Not only have we set up the great community there, but it also allows us to promptly prepare for the Great Glowing One Crusade against the unfaithful Colorado. The chain spoke up once more. It may be worth considering building the castle next to the Boulder Dome in Colorado. The dome is said to hold many secrets you could divine the meaning of, and the grand tower next to it, such a renowned bastion, does the wonders, convincing locals of your faith and your power, your majesty. The two advisors spoke in tandem in their final selection. We only have so many resources, so choose wisely, your holiness. The great glowing one narrowed his eyes at the map. Finally, he came to a decision and pointed commendingly to a spot on the map. We shall build it here. And we're going to do Red Mountain, which is where we're already at, so it's not like it's too different. I don't think we really have a... I think our only economic point is New Sterling. Yep. So First People's Junction, Eagle Rock, and then I think it's Bailey Town, and there you go. So now our caps income is going to be pretty great. I'm just still waiting for more political power. We're getting resistance down pretty good, and we're getting a lot of oh gosh, compliance, except in the Warden territory, but that might take a while. But once we get Red Mountain, we could do this one, and then we get to choose to do this one, which releases Iron Alliance as a puppet, Knights of Sterling. Oh. Add Knights of... Oh, okay. Add Knights of Sterling, which grants power armor research, power armor organization, remove muses of machines. And I don't think we have muses of machines. That's not something we have. So I don't think that's really meant for us. And do we have... Are we researching it? I thought I was researching Special Forces equipment, because that's what we're really going to be needing here soon. Backyard workshop. And the capture of Lincoln. I don't know what that is, but okay, we need more compliance gain, and then we'll just start coring the hell out of places, and we'll get more political power, which we're already gaining quite a bit already. As much as this sounds cool, I think we may have to go this one, the Eternal Armor. This one kind of sucks, though. But this one doesn't really give us anything. It gives us more power armor stuff. I feel like this one's more worth it. Shoot, let's just do this one. We're not going to release them as puppets. I also believe that I will just keep on recording for a few more minutes and just vamp. I just tried to get it around 20-ish minutes on every recording, and I don't think I've reached that yet. Typically, I keep looking at like the clock or something, but today, oh, I gotta research Special Forces. Okay, maybe we research guns. It looks like we're going against people, so let's do that one. Usually I look at the clock pretty well, but today I've recorded a lot of batches of these, so it's a little bit hectic on my side. Do we gain any cores on Black Federation? Or Black Canyon Federation? No, okay, so we have no cores for this next good bit. So let's just start going. We got done with the Endless Walk. Oh, we can't do anything with this. Didn't really mean to click on it though. Let's get this, and this going. And I can't do anything more for this. Can't do anything there. I could do stuff here. Maybe it might be worth choosing one of these now. I don't think we're going to be going against robots, but I see power armor in our future, so let's do this one. And is there any more places we could core? I wish I could look at a core land. Actually, well, since I haven't played it in a while, I can't actually don't know if there's a place to look at our cores. Let's see. Okay, no, I can look at a compliance map and I can see what we've cored so far, which has been quite a bit. I cored some stuff, but I don't know what I really cored. Oh, right here. So I gained quite a bit of decent amount of people. And we're growing in that. Any more cores? No, okay. We completed this. New Reno joined the NCR. The NCR is a powerhouse right now. They're absolutely getting everyone on their side. And I think we have chems banned, which is good, but I think we go battle chems. That's at least what I'm thinking right now of doing. And let's just keep going down this area. Let's go to our industrial, like, cities. Let's build up the infrastructure. And we'll do it to any place that has, like, any... Oh. That's the Outlook demise sound. I forgot it actually plays. Usually I have that off, but yeah. We could start getting some of this done. And these gives us knights. I don't know what it means by knights of the Holy Order, but... And... we're not going to do this one. Give purpose to a subject via decision. We refund the costs and they gain additional boost ability for command power. This one we're not going to do. I'm not a guy who really likes puppets. I like owning land directly. So annexation costs, wartime. There we go. This one's going to be really good. Political power gain. Yeah, there you go. So let's do this one. Annexation costs during peacetime, justify war goal time. That's going to be good. I think we'll maybe go to war with the live wires as a little, not holding action, but we haven't really expanded yet in a while, and we're kind of going to need to. And with our new tribal scout stuff, let's do that. Let's get one off of there. Let's start production with that. We got done with warrior equipment. Let's just start producing this. Because we just got to get going on our production and manpower. And we just don't have enough. Oh, we just gained some money. We gained, yeah, or like 40,000 or whatever. We can't promote the node, and I think I'll be ending here, and I'll do a little bit of focuses, a little bit of backroom stuff, so you guys don't have to really deal with it. I feel like this does more soft attack. Yeah. Let's do this next. But yeah, so I'll see you guys soon. I'm gonna set up a bit of stuff. I think I'll just go to war with BlackRock. Yeah. They have a butt ton of divisions, so it's gonna be one hell of a war. That or I go toward the last road out, but they're in part of this big old faction right here. So it might be easier to get these two or expand over here. Whoa. Hekite. I doubt it's Hercene. I know there's Hercene. Greek gods, because it's like Greek god stuff, but yeah. Interesting. Anyways, I'll let you go and see you guys later. Bye. And oh, please like and subscribe if you can. That'd be awesome. And I will see you later. Have a good day and bye.